G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of my time at Sandrock on this very sandy day. It is a sandstorm blowing through today, and in the previous episode we have been interrogating the water embezzlers. Specifically only two people though, Pen and Miguel. I still don't understand why we haven't asked any questions to Yan at the moment. I'm pretty confident that we could squeeze out some information from him, but I guess maybe we might do that later. At the moment though, we have been tasked with speaking to Cooper, Burgess, and Ernest to see if we can dig out a little bit more information or tease out some more information about the suspects, because obviously, well, they've had a lot of interactions with Coop, Burgess, and Ernest. Burgess in particular, he's been sort of listening to all of the sermons from Miguel, so we're sort of checking to see whether or not he's, I guess, quote-unquote brainwashed somewhat. And yeah, I think we're going to be speaking to Cooper because the band might know something about their activities, potentially. And I can't remember exactly why we need to speak to Ernest. Perhaps maybe some part of the evidence that we saw led to him. But anyway, let's get to it. We'll start with Burgess first. Burgess? Oh, why can't we?
Light, order, and the future of mankind? Oh snap, new scripture just dropped. Miguel wrote it. Ew, evil villain fanfic. And yet, my eyes cannot turn away. Oh, dang. This is bad. I mean, you know me. I'm always looking on the bright side of things, but yeesh. Never try to rewrite a classic. That's the real lesson in this scripture. Plus, like, the strong must control the weak? Come on. That's super OOC for us. Wow. Thinking back, I guess the clues were all there. He was always getting freestyle with his sermons. I always thought it was kind of cool, actually. Going off script? Wow! Imagine actually doing that. Wait a sec. Have I been brainwashed by the evil Duvos version of our scripture?
Has your view on evil changed recently?
Well, I don't know. I mean, if anything, I'd say I dislike evil more than I used to. I mean, what with all the evil going on these days. Wait a sec. Rah! Fire and brimstone! Repent, heretics! Just kidding! Just kidding. Peace and love. Peace and love. And water. Love that H2O! Matilda always says that everyone sees different things in the scripture. So all you can do is to look deep inside and listen to your own heart to find the real answers. And my heart says, this stuff is not it.
Yeah, that's a really good way to look at it. Matilda's always level-headed when she gives her advice, isn't she? So, and yeah, looking inside for the meaning of these sorts of things is always a good idea.
Well, you've given me a lot to think about. Thank you.
All right, very good. And we've got a commission to hand in as well. We might as well get that done. Very nice. Two birds with one stone, as they say. Righto. So, next up, let's maybe focus on Ernest first. He's probably just cooped up in his room over here. Nemo. Oh yes, we've given Nemo his dog food for the day. Alright, if I find one of the cats, we'll give some salted fish, obviously. Oh, and here we go. Macchiato and Banjo. Oh, they're actually playing with each other here. Are they? Okay, they're sort of stuck together for some reason. Anyway, you get a fish. There you go. And we'll have another chat. And what about Banjo? Banjo, you also get a fish. I'm gonna need to make some more salted fish though. Righto. So, Ernest. Is he just in here?
Hello there! Ah, do you need my help for something? Oh, yes, one of my earlier works. Who could have known it'd blow up like it did? Oh, but hey, there are some mistakes here in the lyrics. This line, it's not supposed to be watching falling stars with you and listen to the stars shine. It's supposed to be listen to them shine. I would never use the same word like that back to back. Plus, it ruins the meter. Oh, every line with the word star in it has a mistake. Weird. Did somebody try to bootleg our song? Well, I can fix it for you so at least your copy is right. Let me just... There! Now all the lyrics are right. Where did you get this anyway? Learning music?
I saw this. Is Nest your pen name?
Oh, yes. Kinda cringy, huh? Well, give me a break. I made it up when I was 13. Then it became my official name at the copyright office, so I kind of got stuck with it. Well, this gives me an amusing little anecdote to include in one of my short stories. Thanks for the inspiration. Good luck with the song.
Okay. Yeah, truthfully, guys, it's been a few days, and I can't remember exactly why we needed to speak to Ernest after all of the investigation. I should have really rewatched the previous episode before I got into this one, instead of just relying on me trying to remember all this stuff, but all good, all good. All we need to know is that we need to visit these people, have a chat with them, and then hopefully we'll have enough info to come back and actually resolve the whole investigation. Just looking at our commissions here. So we have an old pair of steel daggers. I could probably just give that to Grace. And switchboards. We don't really have a lot of switchboards, do we? I would like to maybe make some, but that's alright. Let's not worry about making the switchboards just yet. We do need to have a chat with Coop. Cooper.
Howdy there. Waving around a piece of paper, I see. Pretty keen, pretty keen. Wait a sec. That's no ordinary piece of paper. Why, that's a musical score. All I want for the day of the bright sun is you. That's a classic. You know, and it really only gets more true with time as you realize it's not the gifts that fall from the sky that matter, but the chance to get wrapped up with loved ones. That's the real gift that just keeps on giving.
Okay, what he says is actually a little bit different than what's written here, but...
Well, give it here! There's a gander in the foot. Uh-huh. Ah, shucks. Where'd you get this?
I don't know if I should really reveal anything. I picked it up on the road.
That about adds up. Clearly, someone tossed this after they saw all the wrong notes. Doesn't excuse the littering, but I can certainly see where they were coming from. You done went and left this here chord half diminished. If you're gonna diminish a chord, diminish it all the way. That's the problem with y'all's generation. And this one here, that's a C flat. And this is supposed to be a B sharp. This is a D. This is a D. This is also a D. There's almost poetry in how bad this is. Lucky for you, I'm only pulling a 15-hour shift today. So, I got time to help out little homies. Here, let me fix this piece here for you right quick.
Little homies, okay.
There! Whew. Dang, that was tougher than I thought. All right, well, there you go then. Get practicing. Once you got it good, Come play with me and Hugo. Just remember, I after E, except after C. No, that's the other one. Well, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Huh? What are you still there for? We got work to do. Oh, right. Okay, I get it. You want to know why I can read music, but I can't read all them regular words and whatnot. The answer's simple. Only 7 notes you can find on a score. That's A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Then it's A again. Alphabet's got 26 of them. Man's got to know his limits. After G in the alphabet, well, that's when it gets fuzzy, man.
Alright, so he actually can't read. Is that what he's saying?
Be seeing you then. Like I said, come jam with us sometime.
You know what? I reckon it's never too late. It's never too late to learn to read. I guess the question is whether or not he wants to learn. He seems to be pretty content with just being able to play some music. Right. We do need to go back to Grace. But before we head back, I just want to quickly make some more switchboards, and then we'll head out, see if we can find Heidi and just turn in one of these commissions. I'm hoping to turn in Grace's commission as we complete the interrogation. Maybe. Hopefully. Yeah, let's do as many as we can. Looks like we're running out of copper wire though, so I might as well get some copper wire going. We'll do a couple of batches here, and then, well, with that, we're going to need a whole bunch more copper bars. So let's actually get copper bars in the pipeline. And anything else we need in the pipeline? Maybe I can drop in marble brick. We don't seem to have many, so we'll do that. Yeah, hopefully that'll be good. What about the stuff that I need for the chromium or magnesium chromium cores? Yeah, we need 2 for Owen. So let's actually turn these 2 in, and then we'll head back to the civil core. It's 4 o'clock, getting a little late, but I guess it's okay. We might have time a little bit later on in the night to do a few bits and pieces. No stress if we don't do too much though.
Hello. Thank you.
Nice. Righto. Off to see Grace again. And we mustn't forget, but there is the request for Peach's statue to be repaired, I suppose, so we'll go off and do that once this is complete. Grace.
Any result? So no one's read that book of Miguel's. And Burgess said he'd never heard any sermons out of it. That's a relief. I thought about it more and more while you were gone. I mean, what if Miguel really started convincing people to see Duvos in a positive light? That would have unimaginable consequences.
I mean, I would say that it's good to be positive or have positive opinions about your neighboring countries, but you know, depends on what their doctrines are like though. You know, if they're spouting hate and all that sort of stuff, then obviously that's a bit of a problem.
And the sheet music? Huh, it's full of mistakes? Make no mistake, these errors may not yet be erroneous, but rather omissions of intention. Can I take a look? I see. Aha! I've got it. It's a code, or rather, a key to a cipher. The lyrical mistakes are particularly placed. Left 3, right 5, up 8, down 7. If we use this cipher, we can crack any message intended for Pen or Miguel. And the musical mistakes? I spot 5 of them. 5 numbers in your average radio frequency. Doubt that's a coincidence. That music must be the frequency they're operating on. And this frequency is different from what we intercepted before. That means Duvos knew we were listening before, and the telegrams they sent us must have been phishing operations to get me and Logan into the open. Dang, we did it! We can put our interrogation on hold. We've got everything we need to find the secret telegraph station right here.
Yeah, sure, we can track them.
Exactly. We can pretend to be Pen. We send encoded messages out on the agreed-upon frequency. And if anyone is at the telegraph station, we can triangulate them after they respond. ACI has signal triangulators, but they're huge. There's no way we can ship them here and install them without the enemy knowing exactly what we're doing. I'm going to update the Civil Corps and City Hall about this. Could you talk to Chi and ask him if it's possible to make a miniature signal triangulation device? If there is, then we're all set. Good thing we looked into the whole sheet music thing, huh? All right, talk soon. Let's do this.
All right, so the mission expands. Let's just turn in these daggers.
Thanks.
And now we should be able to continue doing our own stuff for a little bit at the very least. So we need to speak to Chi about getting that triangulation device. So we'll do that in a moment. Let's get that commissioned, and I don't know if we have the ability to do another. No, okay. Can't remember how many simple circuits we've got at home. I assume we still have a decent amount, so no need to stress on that front. Okay, well, we are sort of free to do our own thing right now. I am gonna focus on Peachy Keen here so we can repair the statue, because obviously Peach is a beloved figure. So we need to make sure that she gets the respect that she deserves. I'm thinking maybe we spend a little bit of time out in the Eufaula Ranges, or Eufaula Desert rather, and we see if we can just gather up some petrified wood. We keep needing petrified wood constantly. So yeah, if we can just get some more, that's going to be good. Just trying to think of whether or not there's anything else we can focus on. I am still trying to get that camera, guys, and it's proving to be quite difficult. I did end up checking offline how to... Well, sorry, offline from showing you guys is what I meant, but I did check in the wiki to see how to get it, and yeah, it simply says that you're supposed to go to Eufaula Salvage Abandoned Ruins, and it's a random drop. So I guess you just have to sort of dig around, but we're not really getting any luck finding the thing. So I might actually go to the museum and actually just retrieve the camera. We can always display other stuff there, right? So we'll retrieve the camera and we can then use the camera ourselves. Hopefully we can actually retrieve it. I'm not entirely sure if I can actually do that, but I assume that is possible. Yeah, so with the side quest from Mian to repair the statue, we'll do it tomorrow. So I don't think today is a good day for doing stuff that's going to trigger, you know, cutscenes outdoors, thanks to all of the sand blowing. So yeah, we may as well wait until tomorrow. I assume we still have a few of these deadwood trees about. Yeah, we can have a bit of a fight here. Good, good. Alright, let's keep going. Hey guys, I'm not entirely sure if you guys noticed, but I think in some of my previous episodes recently for Sandrock, and maybe some other series as well, my voice has been a little bit weird. Definitely been recording tons and tons of videos. I've had a little bit of time off to record a few more videos, and there have been days where I'm sort of sitting down and recording things for maybe 5 or 6 hours straight. And yeah, I think my my throat is I guess it's taking its toll on my throat. But hopefully it hasn't really affected things too badly. Oh. Okay. A level 48 enraged thorny jumper. Oh yes, that's right. I forget that there are enraged animals out during the sandstorms. Yeah, the sandstorms, they don't happen often enough for us to deal with enraged animals constantly. Yeah. Alright, a little bit more. I mean, if we can find the deadwood trees, we might not find any more. Over here. Yeah, I don't see anything going on around here. Let's work our way towards the station. That way, when we do need to go back, we can do so pretty quickly. Here we go. We are kind of late though, aren't we? Oh, we don't even have enough stamina. My bad, my bad. Alright. Well, let's head on home. Will we make it in time? That's a very good question. I'm inclined to not use the Yakmal station because oftentimes the Yakmal station, you know, it is convenient, but it does actually use up a few more seconds than normal. I feel like it does waste a little bit of time in the day. I think if we can just get home ourselves, we might have better luck sleeping on time, that is. Will we be able to make it? Yes, with 1 second to spare. Oh, goodness me. All right. So, we are going to be quite busy today. We need to repair the statue. So, we'll quickly check on what's required for that. Let's just bring the wall back down. Let's gather up our materials. Civil Corps done their thing. I do need to go to the Civil Corps again, that means. All good, we'll do that. I think I need to look after the animals a little bit more. We've got a lot of poos to clean up. A lot of produce to gather. I might want to start using my fertilizer more often because we've got so much literal crap to convert into fertilizer. I better actually make some fertilizer, maybe. That'll be a good use for this machine. And yeah, let's start working on the farm. What should we do here? Rose willow? I think we'll go with raspberries. I am sort of out of cactus seeds though, so I would like to try to buy some cactus seeds from Zeke's place when we get the chance. Everything else is looking fine. Right. So let's look into what we need. Apparently we just need to go there and repair the statue. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and do that. I'll deal with commissions a little bit later. But for now, let's get on with repairs. Alright, yeah, we do need some stuff. I guess maybe because we already had all of the stuff on hand, we didn't really need to sort of do all of this stuff or prepare all of this stuff beforehand. But we are out of all of this stuff, so we might actually have to go back and just make some for, you know, rainy days like today. There we go. Peach statue all
Wowee!
fixed up.
Nice one! Now our Peach looks as young as the day he was when he was immortalized for this particular image that we seem to use for all the Peach statues.
Yay!
Look who it is! Everyone's favorite mayor-architect duo. What brings you to our neck of the woods? Say, have you seen what the builder did with the statue? Pretty ace, if I do say so myself.
Oh, that looks so well done.
Fine work indeed. I dare say our Peach looks as young as the day he...
Okay, Bird just already said it, alright?
The day he was immortalized for this particular image that we seem to use for all the Peach statues?
Yeah.
Well, I hate to dampen anyone's spirits, but I'm afraid we have some less than stellar news to report.
Oh no!
Don't worry. It's not the end of the world.
We've been down to check on the oasis water source, done some measurements. We thought the water thieves were really straddling that relic, but... Well, have you noticed the water level going up lately, Burgess?
Now, I was just about to make a comment, guys, that if they're no longer, you know, embezzling water, is that going to mean that this pond is gonna gradually fill up a little bit more? And what happens if it fills up too much? So I guess we've got the opposite problem than what we had before. We're gonna have way too much water, and would this place flood?
Our oasis water comes from a relic? What?
Oh yes, that's right. He doesn't even know that.
Indeed. This is sour news. I'll need some time to reflect on the ramifications of such a revelation. The sacred water I hold so near and dear to my heart comes from Age of Corruption technology?
Ah, big deal.
All right. Forgot that might be something that would bother you. That wasn't even the bad news.
Wasn't even the bad news?
He's been through a lot lately.
I have. I really have. It's okay. Thanks. I can take it. What's the bad news?
We can come back later.
No. Let's just rip the bandage off.
All right. We didn't actually find the machine that generates the oasis water. It's somewhere deeper underground. But even when we turned on the flow of water into the oasis to the maximum, the water level isn't going up.
Oh, right, so it isn't going up. So they still have the problem of water drying up. I wonder if there's some kind of a leak going on, because didn't Mason say something like that? Maybe if we fix that leak, that could resolve the issue.
We think the relic is on its last leg. We're going to have Chi take a look at it, but for now, we're going to need to keep the water conservation policy.
Okay.
Same as it ever was.
Okay.
Same as it ever was?
Same as it ever was.
Don't you all worry about me. I'll keep doing my best. Just like I know you will, too.
Thank you, Pastor Burgess. I'm glad we ran into you too. We'll update you on the status of the underground water machine when we can. Stay strong, everyone. The Portia Road will be done soon.
Okay, has he taken over pastor duties? That's interesting. I'm not entirely sure if I really would like to sit and listen to a sermon done by Burgess, though. I have to say, well, you know what? Come to think of it, I can't imagine myself sitting to listen to a sermon, period. Not a big fan. Okay, so let's decide on what we want to do. We don't have any more commissions for the day, so at the very least, we want to pick up some commissions right now. More switchboards. Ugh. If we can avoid the switchboards, that'd be good. Steel panels for 3,000. That's a lot of cash. Yeah, I mean, 7 days. We need the perfect versions as well. Great sword will be easy. Cast iron nails or canvas. I'm inclined to go with canvas. Might be a little bit easier for us to do. Oh, meat stuffed mushrooms for almost 2,000 goals. It's always nice. Righto, I think we're done. Do we have anything that we would like to buy that we can make? Action helmet, action bottoms, action team shirt. I think we have the action team shirt, right? And there's all sorts of stuff that I actually haven't bought, which could be useful. Some people have mentioned it might be a good idea to have the commission tracker. It just feels like we don't have space anywhere in the house to even place that anymore. Professional sandfish trap? Absolutely, let's get that. I mean, we've got so much cash right now, I see no reason why we can't just, like, spend all of our cash learning all this stuff. Twine. Is this... Is twine, an ingredient for something else? I'm not sure. What's this? Oh, that's a commission tracker. Okay, sorry. It looked like something else to me. Desert Warrior visors. Desert Warrior cape. We never actually got the Desert Warrior cape, did we? Chromium heavy swords. I can't remember if we've got the chromium heavy sword or not. Maybe we should get that. Let's learn all this stuff, because I think that's also probably limiting the things that we're actually making for various people as well, right? Better pistols and stuff, that would be kind of cool. We have plenty of these points as well. What is this? Royal bait. Okay, so I think we've seen royal baits before and questioned where we actually get those from. We actually make them. Yeah, I don't know. Should I just get all of this stuff? Maybe I don't need that. Action bottoms, we could make ourselves. Action helmet, we don't have that. Action boots, we have it. So I don't need to get that. So we've gone down to 130,000 golds. That's not too bad. It's not bad at all. Because, you know, I'm not really interested in playing around with the house anytime soon. I think we can sort of put that on ice for a while. Of course, we do need to spend some money to expand. But yeah, let's think about that in the next coming episodes, not right now. Right. Time to buy all those seeds. I'm just gonna load up on heaps of stuff. We may as well. Straw. Haven't bought straw for a while. I don't know if we really need it, but just in case. Alright, looking good. So let's check on those commissions once more. So this is going to be the toughest thing to try and complete. Steel Greatsword. We do have our own Steel Greatsword, which obviously is something that we don't want to hand in just yet. Although, we did just get the recipe for an improved sword, right? I can't remember which version it is, but why don't we take a look and see what it's going to cost us to upgrade the forging machine. And if we can upgrade it pretty quickly, then, you know, maybe we can just simply hand in the old sword that we're no longer using. Right, we need a steel frame for that. Should be pretty easy to make. Apparently we need a steel frame for something else. So let's make a couple. So let's do this upgrade. Very nice, and now I should be able to make an even better greatsword. Item level 30. Item level 25. Yeah. So this is definitely better, right? Let's do it. Hang on. Let's just double check on stuff. Yeah, okay. We've got alloy daggers, steel greatsword. I don't know if there's going to be a better pick hammer. Possibly. Essential heavy sword. Designer David Nivens. Right. Essential sword and shield. I mean, wouldn't I want to get this instead then? It makes a lot of sense. This is level 40 versus this one that's level 30. I think it's appropriate. So yeah, let's get this built. And that'll chug away, obviously, and we'll have to come back to that. In the meantime, we can maybe turn in all 3 of these commissions first. And then we'll come back and deal with Amira's request, which might be a little bit more complicated.
Thank you.
I'm gonna really miss chasing Logan. I mean, that's all we used to do. I'm trying to find a new hobby, but it's hard filling all this newly freed up time that still feels like Logan chasing time.
See ya.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And I guess maybe for some it'll be a bit of a disappointment that Logan was not as bad as they thought, and you know, that he turned out to be a good character. You know, sometimes it's difficult to change your opinion and your mind about someone. Yep, you can have my sword. That is now yours. Alright, I think we're done. Is the ad still up? Yes, it is. Okay. We do need to go to the Civil Corps though, so we might as well swing by right now. And yeah, we do need to go see Ernest in a second. So, what do we want? Maybe... yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's important. Maybe we go with more meat, or... I think we'll go with this. Problem is, I don't fight those boxing kangaroos very often, and they're the only ones that drop the coarse leather, I think. Nemo. There you go, boy. Alright. I haven't really been giving the fish to the captain, have I? Probably because, well, I think the captain you can't adopt because he's part of the Civil Corps. +7. Very nice. Okay, we still don't have any options to adopt though, so it'll take us some time. I wonder if there's a way to speed up that process. I should make some salted fish actually, because we are now officially out. Oh, I forgot about Ernest, didn't I? Bloody hell. Alright. Salted fish. Let's do it. We need to get some more sand carps though. Can we queue stuff up here? Can't remember. No. We cannot. We do have just a few more seconds here before we can grab this sword. I'm just gonna wait for that, because I would like to be able to fight with this sword, if possible. And we managed to get a perfect one, which is very good. I think I'm gonna try and get myself a rare version. Okay, we need to gather these agate. I forget where we get this from. I have a feeling it's out around this side, possibly. Oh, there's a fishing spot there as well. Might not be a bad idea to just go out there and have a poke around. We haven't been up here either, so it's not a bad idea. Yeah, I would like the rare version because obviously that dishes out more, the most amount of damage. But anyway, we've got another commission that needs to be looked at. Steel panels. So we do need the assembly station for that. There we go. Seems simple enough. We might not have enough copper bars or steel bars though. Manganese steel bars as well. Right, well, let's just put one on the assembly station and see how we go. Okay. That's not bad. But I think we need how many? Oh, we need just one. Right, okay. Well, let's turn in what we have, and I think I'll try to go out and see if I can find that agate. Also, I've been forgetting to check on the map to see if there's anything interesting going on anywhere that we need to be aware of, but it doesn't seem like it. A mirror.
Thank you.
It's amazing to me the lengths some will go to harm others. Such an elaborate scheme unfurled right under our noses. I hope all those criminals get everything they deserve.
See ya.
Yeah, me too. Has her home slightly changed inside? Can't remember exactly. We haven't been here for a while. What does she sell? Okay, sell a bunch of ceramics. It does give us a whole bunch of benefits though if we buy some of this stuff and place it in the house. Maybe one of these days. I haven't really gotten serious into decorating the home properly. We sort of just haphazardly put stuff around just for the sake of not having to carry stuff in the inventory, but yeah, one of these days we'll have to get a little bit more serious about it. Ernest?
Hey there.
Got your favorite
Thank
dish?
you so much.
Okay, we are done. Now let's go searching for the stuff that we need for this sword. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be here or if it's supposed to be in the Valley of Whispers, actually. But we'll have a look around, see what we can find. Yeah, there we go. It was a very good guess. We'll try and collect as many of these things as we can, and while we're out here, we may as well just work on some limestone and maybe some other stuff that we can find in the area. Bit of sulfur there. Yeah, I mean, why not? Let's just collect stuff. You know, it's times like these where I'm sort of collecting materials and stuff like that, that I'm sort of like scratching my head and I'm thinking, what should I talk about with you guys? You know, sometimes I think, oh, if I keep silent for too long, maybe things might get a little bit boring. I don't know. You guys can leave your opinions in the comments down below about what should be happening. I will say though, I'm not really keen on cutting stuff out of the videos, because I know some people have suggested, you know, maybe you can get rid of some of the boring stuff, quote unquote, like, you know, gathering materials and stuff. But I think that's part of the game, right? Like, that's part of the experience. You know, it is a little bit grindy, right? My time at grindy Sandrock. But yeah, I think it's part of the whole experience, so, you know, I want to keep that experience in. Plus, it's a little bit easier for me when it comes to editing as well. So we'll be keeping all this stuff in, but yeah. I don't know if I should get into, like, personal stuff while we're out here doing all of this work. Maybe. But yeah, hope you guys are doing really well. Hope you guys are healthy, all that sort of stuff. I did talk a little bit earlier about how my throat is taking a bit of a toll. I had a bit of a health scare actually not so long ago with discovering something wrong in my throat as well. So I had like a bit of a bulge down on my lower neck, some kind of growth going on, and that happened, you know, roughly about a week, maybe a couple of weeks ago. Sent me into a bit of a panic because I had no idea what was going on, and did some investigations, and luckily, I mean, you know, the big question is it cancer, and you know, what to do next. But luckily, it wasn't anything suspicious, according to the ultrasounds and all that sort of stuff, so can definitely breathe a sigh of relief. Haven't been up here, have we? I'm just sort of curious as to what's going on up here, so I thought maybe we can just quickly take the horse up here. There's a little bit more of a pathway up this way as well. We'll just take a quick look. Yeah, I don't know what's going on up here. Perhaps maybe the story might take us up here at some point. We got nice little treasure chests there. But yeah, you know, like after experiencing all of that, you know, you sort of start thinking about, you know, health and how health is really everything, right? Like you really should be looking after yourself. A huge tree, supposedly from the old world, but it may be on its last limb. Ah, what? Can we do anything about it? I mean, if we can, that'd be cool. Like, what, do we need water up here? Fertilizer? I mean, I'm prepared to try and restore this tree back to its former glory. Wow, okay, look at how high we are. I don't even know that we could, like, go all the way up here and actually look at Sandrock from this vantage point. I might come back and admire the view on another day when it's not so late. But yeah, it's I fully thought that there were only certain places that you could reach in terms of the mountain ranges, but there we go. There is actually a spot. A beautiful spot. Right. Sorry guys, got a little bit personal there and all that, but you know what, I think it's probably not a bad thing that, you know, you sort of open up a little bit. You guys can get to know me a tiny bit more, especially some of you regulars who've been around the channel for a while, you know. Right, so I think we have enough agate, whatever you call that. I'm gonna continue working on this area though, because it's not really bedtime yet. So we can continue doing what we need to do, gathering up some more materials, and when it hits maybe 11 o'clock, we'll get a move on. We'll take the Yakmel station, because I think the Yakmel from here back to the workshop isn't going to take too much time. My goodness, these guys are... Let me get my fiber scrap in peace. Oh, actually, I do have the heavy sword. I should be trying this out, shouldn't I? Okay. Peace and quiet at last. Oh, no. Okay, we still have one. That's okay. It doesn't matter because we're leaving. We are out. Oh, not before I collect this, though. We are getting very, very close to bedtime. Alright, back home it is. We'll speed things up by 28 seconds, which means that we'll have, what, 10 seconds remaining or something like that to get ourselves to bed? Oh no, okay, well, we've completely failed. And since we've failed, I guess we can just continue working for a little bit more. We may as well. Right, I did mention that we needed a few additional bits and pieces earlier on, and I sort of thought to myself, oh, I could have gotten the machines processing certain things. So let's just start with that. So granite slabs, we definitely need more of those. So let's get that going. And yeah, we need petrified wooden sticks, 100%. And I thought there was something else that we were sort of running out of. Rubber shells. Let's make some rubber shells. Maybe that's it. And yeah, let's get a whole bunch of our machines going with stuff. Fiber scraps. Yep, let's do it. And we'll go with aluminium scrap here as well. I think that's the other thing. Stuff from the aluminium scrap is what we need, which we have sort of run out of. Let's do fine wood scraps here. And over here we can go with, I think, some copper and some bronze might not be a bad idea. And then from here, let's do more magnesium chromium brick and limestone bricks. Yeah, that's the other thing that was running out. White copper. We still haven't seen a need for white copper just yet. It'll probably happen sometime very soon, though. And then anything else over here that we need to stock up on. Cast iron pipes. We could do that. We are out of steel bars, though. And cast iron nails. Looks good. A lot of iron wires. Yeah, I think we're okay-ish. Silver wires. Yeah, maybe let's leave that for the time being. More fertilizer. And I should really start looking at using my fertilizer a little bit more. In fact, can I do that right now? Like, I don't know how often you need to fertilize stuff. Let's get... Why not? Let's do some mountain roses in the center here. Okay, so fertilizer. Yeah, so you can see, I guess there's an icon there that says how much fertilizer is in the soil currently. And it sort of gradually diminishes over time. Similar to the way... Oh, okay, we don't have enough fertilizer. Well, there you go. That's the answer to that. Yeah, but you just have to keep fertilizing every so often. Let me just improve our heavy sword there. Great. I like it. Alright. It is getting late. Yes, we should sleep. And we should use the eye cream immediately when we wake up tomorrow. Mysterious man has appeared. I guess I should maybe try and talk to him and... Oh, okay. Apparently we don't need the eye cream? What's going on here? You can't use it yet. Okay, sure. Right, we've got a lot of stuff in the inventory. Let's actually just sort stuff. And yeah, we probably need to find a home for a few things. Acacia wood. Okay, haven't seen that before. More salted fish, I like it. Right, so we should have a chat with Chi. Speaking of Chi, it's giving us some stuff. Need to go to the Civil Corps again. Let's just open this thing though. And that's just reminded me, but I do want to go to the museum. Grab our camera. Camera that is rightfully ours. Mysterious man. Let's have a chat. Let's buy all of your stuff. Does he say anything?
Some of my wares, the effects can be quite profound, unnatural even. But let me assure you, everything is on the level, builder. Everything is on the level.
Righto, vintage pistol. It's a recipe for it. Sure. Doesn't really cost too much, so we may as well, but yeah, I'm more interested in buying like all the ingredients in case we ever need to cook using all this stuff. I feel like we've been on a bit of a spending spree today. Pet brand, so we would, I guess, give this to our pet or something? I'm not sure. Alright, so a masterpiece, cranes, plus 83 HP. Okay, so we can buy some paintings from him. Maybe we'll not worry about that. Right, so what should we do first? Maybe just going to the Civil Corps first? So every time I call in Red, it says that it's the perfect version of him. I wonder if he can improve to become a rare version of himself. I don't know how it works. Anyway. As long as he can get us from point A to B, then I'm pretty happy. Yeah, good. Let's now head to Chi's place. Or should we head to the museum? Or both? Oh, there's a matter of picking up some commissions. Let's go to the museum first. Okay, now our camera, where is it? Here. Let's grab the camera, put in storage. Nice. Rescue team boots. We can put the rescue team boots there if we want to. Alright. Did we get it? Do we have the camera now? Hang on. No. Okay. Apparently this is in storage somewhere. Storage, small exhibit. I don't get it. Is it sitting in storage at home, maybe? I might as well put the relic boots there. Because why not? Why not? Why not? Yep. Display. Workshop reputation plus 20 for doing that. Nice. I'm gonna quickly check our own storage at home to see if we can find our camera there, or are we saying once we donate something, that's it, we can't really retrieve it anymore? I guess that could be the case. I guess that's what donating means. It's not really that we're lending it to the museum. We have literally given it to the museum. Can we research anything else? Have we researched absolutely everything? No. We do have one more thing for the cooking station. And I think that could be absolutely everything researched. Gee.
Ah, greetings. Recovering well after the debacle over in Town Square, I hope? Yes, I've heard all about it. I like to keep myself informed on cataclysmic events occurring in our city-state. It is always good to be where the bullets are not. In any case, you handled yourself spectacularly, so I have heard. Truly impressive. A miniaturized triangulation device. And the reason you need to do so is... it's a secret? Fascinating. So there is more to this water-thieving tale after all. Well, if you're sworn to secrecy, don't compromise your integrity by telling me. I will find out on my own anyway. Ah, if you hadn't guessed by my less than astonished reaction to your request, yes, I can help you. The technology already exists. In fact, my grandpa made something similar to locate underwater relics a long time ago. Allow me to explain.
Go on, I'm curious.
Of course, we could simply run a check on all frequencies being broadcast anywhere nearby, seek out the one in question, then build a highly directional large antenna that would lead us straight to the source. However, this depends on signals being sent out regularly, which I feel I can fairly assume is not the case, being that this is a secret telegraph station. Therefore, we will need 3 highly directional large antennae.
So... aha, triangulation, right?
Indeed, showing understanding of a concept outside of your area of expertise. I'm impressed. Now, for this next part, pay attention. Try not to be obtuse. That was a bit of triangulation humor there for you. You see, an obtuse person would not be able to understand a concept as sophisticated as signal triangulation. You, however, are someone who has never displayed any obtuse characteristics. Therefore, there was no reason for me to offer such a warning. That's the joke. Triangulating the signal will allow us to know where the source is within a roughly 0.2 league radius, and all we will need is one outgoing signal to identify it. Oh, you know the frequency they operate on already? I see. Sometimes I feel like you have all the fun. Well, if you know the frequency, we'll just need to track an outgoing signal sometime after we have built and installed the 3 antennae. Setting up 3 traces outside of the possible area where the station might be, registering the direction that the signal comes from at each of our locations will allow us to draw 3 lines on a map that should all intersect, directly on top of our secret telegraph station.
Bravo.
Rather elementary, nothing you're unfamiliar with. I just thought it might be worthwhile to regale you with a world-famous directed cheese, thoroughly digestible scientific explanation, in case you need to explain it to someone, obtuse. Very well, that will be 20 data disks. By your look, you're probably wondering why I'm asking for that even during such precarious times. Well, I'm stuck with this overly bureaucratic mechanic handed down by the higher-ups, so I'm sorry.
Okay. I didn't realize that we would have to pay him 20 discs. What happens if we don't have 20 discs? I mean, we've got all the discs in the world, to be honest, but who knows? Someone could be playing through the game, got to this point, he did the entire explanation, and then didn't have the discs. But anyway, we've got the diagrams. I guess maybe if we just told him to give us the diagrams, he would have just asked for the discs. So, anyway, next, let's see. Oh yes, we do need to gather up some commissions. But... Oh, actually, no. My bad. We actually need to give him discs right now. Oh, goodness me. Alright. I thought he just took the discs. But yeah. We don't actually have the diagrams on us. My bad. My bad. We'll grab that in a second. Red. Okay, going a little bit crazy there. Let's just pick up some commissions in that case, and then we'll head back to Chi. Well, we don't really have much of a choice, do we? Switchboards. I think we just made some, right? We should be able to actually just hand it into Chi right away as well. Yeah, I thought we just had the diagrams on us.
Thank you. I will send you the diagram for the triangulator as soon as they're finished. Best of luck.
Alright, so I guess we're just waiting a day for the diagrams. So we're sort of free to do what we need to do for today. And once we get those diagrams, we're going to have to figure out what materials we're going to need. I assume there's going to be a lot of parts that we need from, say, the Mole Cave abandoned ruins, and probably a whole bunch of Heidi. Bloody hell. Alright. So already playing with the Punchatron. I've got your commission, Heidi. And move out of the way. I'm gonna show you who's boss. Damn it. 9966. That's what we need. I don't know if it's worth, like, hanging on to the thing for longer, or... Oh, so close, so close. Oh my god, alright. Is there even a way to beat Heidi at this point? Come on. Alright, alright. We're done. We're done for the day. And Heidi's gone home as well. Right, guys. Well, considering where we are at, we're gonna have to wait for the diagrams anyway. So when we come back in the next episode, we'll probably continue initially gathering materials and stuff like that that we need for various projects to come. Maybe we'll spend a little bit of time upgrading some of our machines as well, because not all of our machines have been upgraded, don't forget, so we'll also need to do that. But anyway, for now, this is where we'll leave it. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you very much for watching. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.